Today's episode of the Steve Wilkos Show hits a deeper emotional level than most. The moment the mother walks onto the stage, you can feel the pain in her voice. She's not just angry, she's betrayed, confused, and heartbroken. She explains that someone stole money and belongings meant for her disabled son, a child who depends on her for everything. And the idea that someone close to the family could do that? That's what makes this case so heavy. Steve immediately picks up on her frustration. He asks her who she suspects, and she hesitates, because it's someone she once trusted. That alone makes the room colder. She says the missing items didn't just disappear. Someone had to take them. And the person she believes might be responsible has been acting differently, avoiding eye contact, and giving excuses that make no sense. When the accused comes out, the tension spikes instantly. He looks irritated, defensive, and almost insulted that he's even here. But Steve doesn't let that slide. He lays out the facts, the missing money, the timeline, the shaky explanations. The accused keeps insisting he would never do that, but the mother's face shows she no longer knows what to believe. What really intensifies the moment is Steve challenging him directly. If you didn't do it, he asks, why does everything point back to you? The accused gets louder, trying to flip the situation, saying everyone is blaming him because he's an easy target. But every word he says makes the mother even more emotional. By the end of part 1, everyone is waiting for the lie detector test. Steve promises the truth is coming, and the mother grips the arm of the chair, desperate for answers. Part 2 delivers the emotional punch we were all waiting for. Steve walks back with the lie detector results in hand, and the entire audience goes silent. The mother looks terrified but ready. The accused, on the other hand, suddenly looks less confident than before, tapping his foot, rubbing his hands, trying to keep his head up. Steve begins with the big question. Did you steal money or belongings from the disabled child? Steve pauses, and then says the words that hit like lightning. You failed. The crowd erupts. The mother's entire body drops as she covers her face, crying not out of anger, but out of pure heartbreak. You can almost feel her pain through the screen. Steve turns to the accused, and his disappointment is obvious. You stole from a child who can't even defend himself, he says. You betrayed the very people who trusted you. The accused tries to deny it, shouting that the machine must be wrong, that he didn't mean any harm, that people are twisting things. But Steve shuts that down instantly. You had every chance to tell the truth, he says. Instead, you lied and let this mother suffer. The moment that really breaks the room is when the mother says, through tears, how could you do this to my son? Her voice cracks, and even the audience goes quiet again. Steve encourages her, telling her she did the right thing coming to the show, that now she knows the truth, and she can finally protect her child from someone who never deserved to be in their lives. The episode ends with security escorting the accused out as Steve stands beside the mother, giving her strength. A powerful, emotional, unforgettable moment.